Hello Aries, welcome to your reading. This is a timeless collective reading for anyone with major Aries placements, or if you were just intuitively guided here, I'm sure there's a message for you as well. So I have pulled a few cards just to represent the theme of your reading. I asked, what is Aries going through right now? And you got the Six of Hearts or the Six of Cups, with the Ten of Hearts or Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And to clarify this, I pulled two oracle cards and you got Seeds with Rebirth. So you have a powerful opportunity right now to catalyze your own rebirth in some way based on something that was beautiful in your past. Usually we are guided to reflect on what was awful in our past. What did not work? What was painful? What caused heartache, right? We're guided to reflect on our mistakes and our failures and everything we never want to repeat, so that we can learn the lessons from them and opt into a different reality, right? This is a kind of flip on that script. You are being so strongly guided to reflect on what you feel nostalgic about, what you feel a kind of bittersweet longing for, and to learn from that so that you get really clear on what you value and you can recreate it, but make it even better or more appropriate for who you have become. This is actually reminding me of a prompt in my journal prompt deck. What do you feel nostalgic for? And what is that nostalgia revealing that you value? Okay, so maybe some of you are already feeling this, a kind of wistful longing for maybe just your childhood in general, or a previous relationship that was so beautiful. I mean, 10 of Cups is like the highest degree of emotional fulfillment. Or maybe it was a previous job you had or a home you had. Could be anything. Could be anything. For many of you, it probably is a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. Just take it how it resonates. So if you're already feeling this kind of bittersweet longing, capitalize on that. Hone in on that. And if you're not, this is your invitation to reflect on what makes you feel nostalgic. And once you've identified that which you feel nostalgic for, you can extract the seeds of wisdom from that. You can learn from that what really matters to you and what you would like to recreate going forward. And then you can plant those seeds of understanding and awareness and create your own rebirth. I feel like when I look at this rebirth card, I think it's a pumpkin. That's kind of, oh yeah, it's a pumpkin. That's rotting. And it's so interesting because it's the beginning of November. So Halloween just passed. All my readings are timeless, but just at the moment, it's the beginning of November. So we're really deepening into that autumnal energy approaching winter. So you might be feeling this sensation of something in your life, maybe an aspect of your life or some kind of energy within you, winding down and even decomposing. Something is maybe ending or wrapping up now. And so that's why it is such a prime time to extract those seeds of wisdom and awareness so you can plant them now. And they will bloom when the time is right, in the spring, whenever that is, whether it's next week or in 8 months, right? Take it how it resonates. So I love this. This is so beautiful. This is so positive. Let's go a little bit deeper now into, should I go into your general energy? Yes. Show me Aries general energy. This is the Lacrimosa Tarot, by the way. Sometimes we feel that kind of bittersweet longing for no apparent reason. It just hits us all of a sudden. We're like, oh, man, I really wish this person was still in my life. Or things were so much better when I was a kid, or whatever it is, you know, it just hits you out of nowhere. But sometimes that nostalgic feeling comes up because we're moving through something painful now, and it puts into sharp contrast how good we had it in certain ways before. Okay, show me Aries. Show me Aries general energy. Seven of Hearts, more cups. Seven of Cups. And the Hanged Man. Okay. Yes. 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 This is just like what I said with the Rebirth card. Things are preparing, like just starting, something is starting to wind down or decompose. 555 on the timer. You might feel like this is happening in your life across the board, or it could just be one sector of your life. That's coming to an end. Cycle completion with something. The Hanged Man comes right before the Death card. So your reflection on this is your preparation for death. And death is beautiful. Death is not a bad thing. Death is beautiful. Death is the release of that which is complete, the cleansing and the clearing of what you no longer need. It's that exhale of relief when you let go of the old to make space for the new. So it's beautiful. You're in that space right before death, which is kind of like, you know, with the Hanged Man, it's a pause, it's a suspension, it's an asking for reflection to arrive at a new perspective. So you're in the prime energy to be reflecting on this. And the Seven of Cups is a kind of openness. I feel in this pause that you're stepping into, you're also opening to new potentials for yourself that maybe you weren't aware of before, you hadn't considered before. You're realizing that there is a lot available to you. You have options in terms of where you want to take something. And it's important to reflect on what you value so that you know which way you want to go, or what you want to choose, what you want to create or manifest. Let's pull an oracle card to clarify your general energy. Rest. Slow down. Slow down. So, oh my gosh, should I take that? No. Yeah, it's the Hanged Man. You're feeling the call to slow down big time right now. Whether or not you are listening to that call, I don't know. But for sure, in your body, in your heart, in your gut, your intuition, everything is kind of pulling you in the direction of, wait a minute, wind down, slow down, go within. I mean, it is that time of year. So this is beautiful. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to explore your inner terrain in a way you never have before. So let's go back to tarot. Where do I go from here, Spirit? Yeah, let's just do that. What is the challenge that Aries is facing? What energies are challenging Aries at this time? Six of Swords. More Cups. Two of Hearts. Two of Cups. Okay, some of you are potentially feeling this bittersweet nostalgia because a relationship is coming to an end now. Or you're feeling some kind of detachment. You're being guided to detach from something that you have felt close to up to this point. Okay, so the Two of Cups is this sort of mirroring effect and a real depth of recognition, seeing yourself in someone or something outside of you, and vice versa. I always think of the phrase, I see you seeing me, when I look at the Two of Cups, or when I pull the Two of Cups. It's such profound depth of recognition and heart-centered connection. And the Six of Swords is mental detachment and moving on. Okay, so this feels uncomfortable. This just feels uncomfortable. It's not easy for you to be moving on from this, whatever it is that you felt so connected to, whether it's a person, place, or thing. Let's clarify it with an oracle card. But you can't deny it, you know? It's like you can't deny the pull to move on from this, to transition away from this. And maybe that is making you feel bittersweet about a time when you were all about this relationship or this thing, whatever this Two of Cups is for you. At some point, I mean, if you're seeing your own soul in someone or something else outside of you, I mean, that's one of the most incredible experiences you can ever have. That's really powerful and beautiful. Maybe you're feeling nostalgic for the beginning of this relationship that's now winding down, or something to that effect. Cleansing, letting go. Yep, releasing. Death. Preparing for death. This is the challenge. But I don't feel that heavy. Like when I look at these cards right now, I don't, this is your challenge, but I don't feel like it's this hard block in you. Like you're just really struggling and you're clinging for dear life to someone or something that you know you need to move on from. It's just this kind of, it's almost like a beautiful sadness. It's almost like a beautiful sadness. You're already starting to let go. That doesn't mean that it's easy, you know. The Six of Swords is definitely an invitation to move on from what is over or ending, despite feeling heavy. Don't let the heaviness stop you. The heaviness of something ending is not an indication that it shouldn't be ending. That's natural, organic grief or processing. So what's the advice? Certainly reflecting on nostalgia, as I said in the beginning. Clarify the advice for Aries. This reading is going by pretty fast. Six of Wands. Ooh. And the Hermit. How perfect. It's so perfect. Okay. Go within. Deeply, deeply reflect on your own success. What makes you, how have you already succeeded? How have you already achieved what you want? How have you already experienced what you want to experience? You know, the Hermit, just like the Hanged Man, is saying, slow down, reduce external distractions, cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, and give yourself the gift of recognizing how, in so many ways, you're already who you want to be. You've already accomplished something you set out to accomplish. Let's clarify with an oracle card. It's almost like this energy of, even though something's ending, like revel in the fact that it happened. Appreciate your own success. The fact that you're even at this point where you can reflect on this and plant seeds for your own rebirth, I mean, this is a kind of success. Even though you're feeling that heaviness of preparing for the release of death, it's still a kind of success. Magic. Ooh. Look at the star. There's a star in the Hermit card too. I feel like the seeds in that original Oracle card, they're really just like aspects of your own energy, aspects of your own magic. Like you created that beautiful thing in the past. It wasn't just something that happened to you. Who were you? Who were you in the past when you were experiencing that beautiful thing? That phase or job or relationship that was so wonderful. Who were you in that context? Spirit wants you to see that the magic is you. Just because you know, this person's no longer in your life, or this career path ended, or it's in the past, that doesn't mean that the feeling state you experienced is gone. It was all you. The magic is you. You can not only recreate the beauty of that emotional fulfillment, you can make it even better and even more authentic and true to you, because you can do it consciously now. Let's get some journal prompts from my journal prompt deck. What do you want to start making time for? Talk about planting seeds and setting intentions. What do you want to start making time for? Maybe there's something you used to do that you love to do, but you let it go. You miss it. I love myself because, yes, exactly. 6 of Wands. Because you're the magic. What are you scared to admit that you want and why? Ooh. Maybe it's scary for you to admit that this 2 of Cups here is winding down and you gotta let it go. You're moving on from it. Maybe you're scared to admit that you want to move on from it because there's all kinds of emotions involved. Just as an example. Take it if it resonates. All right. Or maybe you're scared to admit what you're longing for, what you want to recreate. Maybe you're scared to admit that you want to give yourself a fresh start. That's coming through. You want this rebirth. You absolutely want this rebirth for yourself. Yeah. Okay, let's get a closing message from Earth and Bone Oracle. Closing message for Aries. Number 15, migration. Ooh, initiation, adventure, and freedom. Okay, so there's a moose. Moose energy is here. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Let's see what the guidebook says. Sometimes you have to take a gamble. Do you have the patience it takes, plus the courage to take risks to reap the rewards? Sometimes it might not work out, and sometimes it will, but if you never take the chance, you'll never know. The hard truth is that no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you everything you want. No one is coming to help you change, teach you, or accept you until you do it for yourself. You're the magic. Stop making excuses and go after the life you want. Ooh, this is an intense, tough love message. Change how you approach and do things. Still take action, but balance work and play and rest. Choose to do it from a place of joy and love. Take time for yourself. You may be taking on too much. Take breaks, yes. Shift your process and thoughts. Let go of the need to do it all. Replenish yourself. Put in the time for self-care and balance. You do not need to complete everything on the checklist all at once. You are helped and guided. You may need to ask for help from others. Try to delegate what you don't enjoy if it needs to be completed. Affirmation: I believe in myself and my abilities. I am unstoppable. I am proud of myself and how far I have come. As you should be. 6 of Wands. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Aries. This was such a beautiful message. I hope it was helpful, or at least thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. The journal prompts and all my links will be in the description box. I'll see you again soon. Bye.